despite the fact that more than 50 women have come forward alleging that Bill Cosby sexually assaulted or drugged them, the comedian reportedly plans to resume his career after his ongoing court cases are over. Now, after several plaintiffs suing Cosby made an attempt to retrieve his business records, Cosby's lawyers argued that sharing his records will hurt his future business dealings. After all of this, do you think Bill Cosby can have any sort of career after so many allegations are against him, you know? I mean, he 80. Why don't you go and eat some Jell-O pudding? You 80, dude.
No,
but you know what,
truth in that.
realistically, after those lawyer fees,
Yes.
it's probably a different motivation there.
Yes.
And I'm thinking it's a little tricky because I don't know if I want to just watch him. But what I do believe he could get away with is being behind the camera.
Yeah.
Because when you look at some of his reruns, The Cosby Show is still one of the greatest shows
Yes, it
ever.
is. You can't take that away from him.
It's better than a lot of what's on TV right now. So what I think is best, and this is just my opinion, we all got one that don't make mine any more special than the next person. I say stay behind the camera. But
I mean, I don't know. I'm not even there yet because I got to be honest with you. I don't want to see this man step back into the career limelight because I don't want these alleged actions popping up again. I don't want to see any of this possibly happening again because I just think that when people have two things, money and power, there's an abuse behind that that can be very dangerous. And we're not talking about one case, we're talking about 50 alleged cases. 50.
And I don't want what I said to be misconstrued. What I'm saying is what I think will work. Because what I feel...
Behind the scenes, you mean like not in front of the camera?
Yes.
Like he's a great writer.
I'm not saying that I feel that it's right, and this is not a condoning of the acts. But I'm just saying I think it'll work because the view in public, they typically don't read. You can post a picture and they only catch the first line of the caption.
That is so true.
So what I mean is like, I think it could work.
Yes.
That's just me to Camille.
Yeah, if you were going to Olivia Pope the situation,
right?
That's
the reality
what it would
is,
be.
But the reality is there are some people who are able to separate talent and their accusations because let's just look at Michael Jackson. There were tons of allegations against Michael Jackson, but people still bought some albums. And then Woody Allen. There was actually a sexual allegation against Woody Allen.
No, it wasn't an allegation. He really did marry.
I know, but I'm just saying that for the world. I'm just saying, I'm being politically correct.
I'll just say it for you.
Yes.
He married the daughter that he raised, an adopted daughter that he raised with his ex-wife. He married once she became 18. Tell me if I'm accurate. When she became 18. He married the daughter he raised as his adopted child.
I see him as being 80, and I don't know.
The thing is, she was still a child, though.
Yeah,
she was still
a child,
and
he raised her. So there's the question of what was happening before 18.
Children cannot consent at a certain age.
Yeah, some indirect hidden things that's happening with that.
But there are tons of people who still support him and his movies.
R. Kelly?
Yep. So all I'm saying is...
I just had a wedding and I stepped in the name of love. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you know,
he played the song.
See, this
So
is the
people
thing
just
about R.
separate
Kelly. R. Kelly make a song and we all forget what he done did. That's the thing. You know what I mean?
He be trapped in the closet. He comes out the closet. Like, it's a lot. But
I know.
I mean, the songs are still really good.
I just want to see these cases come to justice. And that's what I think is what we're missing. Forget about what's going to happen after. Let's deal with what's happening now. And we really do have a problem, especially in our industry, because this is happening. And, you know, we never really talked about this whole Cosby case because we respect Bill Cosby. He's a person that, you know, we didn't think that these type of accusations would come of him. So it puts us in a very bad position.
And the Cosby Show is one of the reasons why I became an actress.
Really?
And I don't see... he's Dr. Huxtable to me.
Have you met him? Like, you've met him?
I haven't met him. No.
You ain't had no coffee with him, Tim?
I would not...
I've met him. I've met him several times. Yeah.
What is he like?
Actually, when I met him, he was exactly like the show.
Dr.
It
Huxtable.
it seemed very organic. He was very respectful. Even if you speak to different people that have been on the show, their perception, feelings, and interactions with him were nothing like the allegations that you read. And that's why so many people are so confused on the inside about it.
Did he offer you anything to drink?
He know where I'm from.
Jeannie feels some real type of way.
Jeannie definitely feels a type of way.
I know me. I'm a fighter against victims of sexual abuse.
And your views are valid.
It's just it's something very personal to me.
That's my concern, that we give these women the right to stand up and have their day in court, because it's a lot of women.
And maybe before you start thinking about the aftermath of your career, let's really focus on making sure that, if you did not do this, that be cleared and that you be cleared of these allegations. That
Absolutely.
should be his number one focus.